What's up, guys? It's B-Nails here, and we are back for some Clan War raiding. Actually, I'm going to do one in Size Matters. It's been quite a while since I've done a video here. Nothing really great or exciting here. Just thought I'd give a little love to some friends and things like that, and let them, you know, get some airtime. We had a perfect war on this one. We're doing 15 on 15s, and as you can see over here, we got a 6-game winning streak. Pretty much any 15 versus 15, we're going to win. We just run into a lot of go wipe clans, so as you can see, my thing, gay wipers never win because they don't. Um, so, I mean, bottom line with that is, that's all the clans we kind of face right now. We're in the middle of trying to build up here a little bit. We've gotten a 22. I know if I stick my two big accounts over here and kind of pushed you over here, maybe we could get some guys together. But we've just been cycling through a lot of Town Hall 8s. A lot of people just show up and then they don't attack. They want a war and double no show. So I mean, we've just been in the last 2 weeks just shuffling Town Hall 8s consistently. As you can see, we have 3 attacks left. I'm sure there's one Town Hall 8 left over here. Prince, he shows up late, gets a 30% in his first one. We just kicked his ass. And then we had Firestar. This is an old clan member, but just clearly not active. Doesn't even have a shield and continually just fails to attack and give him another chance. And nothing, ever works out. So I think we're just done with that whole situation. As for the rest of my guys, everybody else is here. We got Sean, Adam is Polly, Justin's sitting out right now. But these guys struggled, obviously. They're down 13. And, well, that's what happens when you use Gay Wipe. Gay Wipe doesn't get you anywhere. Now, I haven't even watched Roots attack, but I did tell him to go ahead and use Mass Velks on this base. He does typically ask for some advice, and it looks like he took it. I told him to drop a ton of shit of Velks, and that this would more than likely result in a 3-star attack, and which it does. So I guess he decides to come over here. How many golems does he need? So 2 golems it looks like. I don't know what's in the CC. I'd imagine either a 3rd golem or more Valkyries, or probably a P.E.K.K.A. Who knows? So here we go. I thought he wanted to come from the other angle where he dropped that jump spell. But apparently not. Gets the jump down, gets a heal. Skeleton trap. Both Infernos are on single, so these Valkyries are going to tear through here if you can get that rage down. Now get the other heal. And I mean, that just does the core right there, and it's pretty much all over from that point. The single point defenses aren't going to do a whole lot. He's got a king and a queen. Where's the queen? She's just roaming around. But the Valkyries take out that core, and look, here comes the golem strolling on over. He decides to make an appearance. I actually brought some cleanup troops down here also. He's got the archer, the minion, and another archer and minion over here cleaning. So that works out great. Only a couple point defenses left. He's got 1, 2, 3 archer towers left, and with those too many golems and his king and his queen is still at... Well, now she's at half health, but she hasn't even used her ability. And actually, as you can see, we'll zoom in here. He's still got 2 Valkyries running around, and 3 Valkyries, actually. And he just wipes this base pretty clean. So pretty simple, effective strategy. Valkyries are still OP. I can imagine, I don't know when an update is going to come, but I imagine when that update does come that it will... Well, basically end Valkyries. We'll be back to, I don't know. Just won't be as effective. So, nice 3-star for him. Good to see. Get another there. We'll give Adam some love. He finally had a 6-star war. It's been like forever since I even see this guy even get 1 3-star. But obviously, as you can see, 10 and 7. Terrible base design. And pretty much a bully attack, in my opinion. But anyway, let's check it out. Let's see if his mechanics are good. That's more important to me. Is the mechanics right? That's usually what gets you a 3-star to start. or begin with anyway. So, letting him walk around. Comes the rage, right on time. And then he's going to run these golems over here to the side. A little bit too many wall breakers, in my opinion. I don't think you need that many. And then he tends to also overdo, I don't know how many wizards he had, but I see a lot of people over here are using far too many wizards. Hopefully, I didn't catch how many it was, but I'm hoping he only had about, you want to run 6 to 8 typically. 10 is, I think, the most I've really ever used in a Town Hall 9 raid. But the more wizards you bring, the less hogs you get. And the hogs are what you need. Does a good job here on that drop from the hogs. They like the placement there. Obviously, the other bomb is on the other side over here next to the wizard tower. These guys aren't very bright, so pretty typical, easy to figure out where that's going down. But it's got a mass hog just running through that core there. Gets that golem, those little mini golems out front, and they're taking up those Teslas who do quite a bit of damage. Not using as poison. Another thing that a lot of people do is they make these poison spells. They don't really typically have that problem over in predominance, but here a lot of people make poisons and don't use them. If you're not going to use your poison, don't make it. I mean, there's no point of that. You can drop it on a hero. I think like nobody understands that you can drop a poison spell on a hero. It does help. I mean, yes, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it slows them down. It is great to use on a queen or even the king, you know, slow them down and let your Valkyries or your kill squad get in there and bust them up and get them down quickly. More than likely, you see that a lot. For me, I do it on an archer queen to prevent her from just really smacking the hell out of my golems. And so, I mean, no poisons there. I mean, he didn't need them, obviously, but just it's best to just get in the habit of using your poison spells. You want to do everything in a habit. Good practice makes good habits, and good habits equal 3-star attacks. When you get lazy and you just do whatever you want to do, or you forget, or things like that, if you don't make a habit of things, you're going to make a habit of not getting a lot of 3 stars. And Adam's had quite a few struggles in that area. But most of the time, he just doesn't give a damn. That's kind of what Size is right now. We're just hanging out over here. We do give a damn about winning and stuff like that, but this is more of a laid-back clan. Predominance and Storm Factory are more of a uptight, going, I would say, top-tier clan. Those are, you know, most of the people over there really give a damn about what we're doing there. And I know myself, I definitely give a damn about my war raids, and I love taking advice there. And I've learned a lot from being there, and just a great group of guys over there. If you guys, any new subscribers, haven't checked either of those 2 clans out, go ahead and come by and check them out. We're doing great. I know Storm Factory had beaten One Hive earlier, and we've been working on setting up some more arranged wars. Most of the problem for their range, though, is that we just have a lot of top-tier guys that are Town Hall 11, and it doesn't seem to be like there's a lot of other clans that, fair play-wise, that we know of that are a part of the EWA that have the same type of leveling. So I know in the war with Storm Factory we had in the last one, unfortunately, we only had one Town Hall 11, and then a couple 10s, and then a ton of 9s. I'd like to see, I'm looking for more wars that are about 3 to 5 Town Hall 11s. To me, that's the fun part of this game for me right now, is my Town Hall 11. I need a lot of work on my Town Hall 9. I struggled in an arranged war, and, you know, that really hurt. Let's go ahead and check out Justin, my buddy Oliver, getting into it. He is going to just go with a straight golem. Now, this is a box base, and this is just going to equal easy doom. All you want to do is get your golems into that core. Hopefully we'll see a poison spell. It's still coming out late. The poison needs to be... you've got your troops down. Let me pause this really quick. You've got your troops down, okay? Your poison should already be clicked, ready to go. In between that time, if we were to go back, let's actually check it out, and I'll show you what I'm exactly talking about right here. So we'll replay it again. And the poison right here, once you've got this initial drop over here, you've got your troops down, and you're basically waiting for your push to get into that core. In between that time, you have about 3 to 5 seconds usually. That poison spell should already be selected and in hand and ready to go and dropped immediately, so that the dragon, as it's coming out, is already being poisoned and slowed down. Again, same thing. Here's the Archer Queen. He could also get the Archer Queen and the CC right here. Watch. Now let's count when the CC comes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 seconds. There I go. So right on point. Like I said, there was a 5-second delay on that. That poison should have already been down immediately. And that would definitely help your golem save quite a bit of health. Getting it on the queen and that dragon, you know, with a wizard, those two guys, they do quite a bit of damage to your golems. And if you're trying to make a CC push, you know, that's one of the things that a lot of people need to work on, is dropping that poison spell. It seems like nobody's ready to go. You need to have it in hand and ready to rock and roll as soon as it's out of the gate. So let's go ahead and finish this last raid here. He drops down some hogs. And they come from the 6 o'clock area just straight. Beelines them. I don't remember where the bombs are. I'm imagining there's going to be something... I guess there's one. So it looks like the guy had single bombs, and that's unfortunately just not going to work. Anytime anybody uses 4 singles, it makes a pretty easy go-ho. That's typically what you want to go to, is a go-ho on 4 single bombs. But other than that, I mean, low-level heroes, he does his job. He did the point. Just a lot of things that our guys over here... you know, that aren't as serious. If there's things that they want to work on, if they really want to get better, that's the stuff that I'm pointing out here. And anybody that else is watching this, if you struggle with that, you know, right there, like I'm saying, that stuff will make a huge difference in your rating. I know it seems like such a small thing, but, I mean, everybody knows the small things are what really ruin your raid. A wall breaker fail can basically fuck you. Dropping your poison just a tad late, you know, it doesn't really kill your raid, but I mean, it could very well help your golem stay alive a tad longer, and anything that you can keep alive a tad longer gives your queen and your kill squad behind it with your wizards more time to take down a few more defenses or whatever the case may be. We actually just had a raid by Ginger that we saw, and typically I like to open with my earthquakes, and he decided to hold in order to try and keep the eagle at bay. Unfortunately, what happens is he drops the quakes. It looks like maybe literally only 1 second too late, and his Valkyries decide to split and go down south instead of to the core to the town hall. And it looked like a guaranteed 2-star, and then you see his Valks dip outside, and, you know, well, that wraps it up. Being too late on anything in this game is... You know, it's all about timing, precision, and strategy. This is what this whole game is about. So, I mean, if you're looking to succeed in this game, those are the things that you need to prepare to be able to do. Collecting my dumbass loot here. I've got an OCD about pushing these damn little buttons when the golden elixir appear. But anyway, I thought I'd give Size Matters a little bit of love over here. Give him a quick shout out. I've been working hard on my Black Star account. He's about to reach level 100. The heroes have been on a pause mode. Actually need to go over here and get my Valkyries going to level 3. I know I should probably start that golem, but I want to get the Valkyries while they're still useful, if I can get them before a nerf comes. That would be ideal. We'll go ahead and take a quick look at my laboratory. All I have right now is really Goho. And actually, I upgraded my Lava Hound in order for me to have something other than Goho. I'm just so sick of doing Goho. I want to be able to have different strategies, and that's why I'm kind of working on the Valkyries right now, because I feel like the level 4 Golem is not going to make a tremendous difference for me. It's only 500 health points, so it's not going to be a dramatic, huge, like, totally going to win me a raid or get me 3 stars most of the time. I mean, maybe in a few cases it might, but in a lot it's not. And I think once I get these Valkyries to level 3 over here, maybe they'll be useful enough in these wars where I can do some Govaho. I really like Govaho. I use it on my Town Hall 11 a lot. And right now, that's what's in. So I'm trying to use it up as much as I can before that nerf comes, because when it comes, it's going to suck again. And I don't know, they'll bring something else new. That's just typically how this game works. If you ever played any type of trading card games like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or anything like that, they have ban lists. And what they typically do is they bring out something that's super wreck, OP, and they let it run for a month or two, maybe even 3 months, and then they hit it with a ban list, and they nerf it and they kill the deck. Or in this case, they kill a troop, and then from that point, they introduce a new troop, and the whole purpose of that whole point is to get you to gem and spend money. They want you to spend money, same thing in the card game. They want you to buy the cards. You know, you want to get them while they're hot and use them, because when they're hot, that's the fun part. You want to run people over. You want to do the OP stuff. So, in my opinion, that's just smart business by Supercell, and I have no issue with them doing that. I mean, I'd prefer they didn't, but you know, that's just a way that they make money, and it keeps the game interesting, fresh, to keep introducing new aspects to the game. One thing that they definitely should work on is getting more new troops, and hopefully a new dark spell will be coming here soon. We've had the dark spells for, I think, 6 months now, and then we just got the bowler, but unfortunately the bowler just blows. I don't see anybody using him in war. Maybe at best I think he's a defensive troop, but other than that, yeah. I waited 18 months for the bowler, and that's all I got to say. At least the Lava Hound, when it came out 18 months ago, was effective. It was like a big thing, a new war troop, and a lot of people used it, and it was great. It was a tank in the air for the loons, and a lot of people got to use it. Unfortunately, the bowler just doesn't do shit. He just kind of sucks. He doesn't really do anything. So hopefully you never know, they may nerf him and boost him and make him effective, and, you know, take a look at him and say, you know, this troop's pretty dumb, which it kind of is in my opinion. I just don't really see the effectiveness in it. So, you know, we'll see what's coming. I don't know when the next update is going to come out, but I'm going to shoot for within the next month. I would believe that an update will be coming, or it'll just be one of those mini updates. I know we only get about 3 big ones a year. So it'll probably be a mini update, and with that, I'm sure they'll probably nerf our Valkyries, and we'll probably just go back to, I don't know, really just, I guess, regular modest 2-star attacks on Town Hall 11s. With the Valkyrie nerf, we'll have to adjust to that, and then I'm sure after that they'll come out with a bigger update and something else will get OP'd or effective. Kind of sad that they really killed the Witch. That troop is just absolutely demolished, and that's what I was talking about with the Yu-Gi-Oh! Ban list type deal in this game is the same way. The Witch was power OP when they brought out level 3. That used to be a 3-star comp. Now they drop the skeletons don't hit any bombs or set off any traps, and unfortunately that causes your witches to run into the giant bombs, which kills your raid, which kills them, and now they're ineffective and useless. And, well, Valkyries were pretty ineffective and useless beforehand, and now they brought them OP, and they'll probably nerf them and make them pretty ineffective again, in most instances, at least not for, it seems like Govaho is just like a solid way to go for almost anything. But other than that, thanks for you guys coming by. Check out a little bit of SM. I know it's not an exciting war. I'll also put up some predominance raids. I know I've been slacking. It's been a week since my videos have gone up. I've been a little bit busy, and you know, life comes first in most certain situations. Clash is definitely up there on the list. I do put a lot of priority into this game. So make sure you smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, tell your friends. Thanks for coming by, and we will see you in the next episode. But for now, B-Nails is out. Peace out, guys.